And we're live. Hello, everyone. This is a quick little podcast we've decided to do today. Episode 14 is a little prediction of the Premier League season. We've amassed quite a female following in recent weeks. I don't think any of you are going to be listening, which is a shame.
Just want to get rid of it as soon as we
Yeah,
started
yeah.
it.
We'll be back soon. We'll be back within a couple of days, probably this, with another one. More club.
this
Club
one,
talk.
this one's going out for all the fellas out there that just love a bit of football.
For the fellas. This one's for the fellas. But yeah, we've also
Oh,
join our fantasy football league. The code is A5NFVI. That's A5NFVI. And there you go. I
do you
did
know
say
what you sounded like?
what?
Like a fucking stadium announcer.
It's my dream job.
Yeah, sounds like a pretty cushy job to be
I'd
fair.
love
Make some noise for the boys.
that. Jeez. But there was supposed to be a special guest, but we realised that special guest would have conflicts of interest potentially.
Legal considerations.
Yeah, so he had to dip, but we will get him on sooner rather than later, hopefully. But this will be episode 14, Blake. 14 episodes, not bad. Not bad, not bad. But
Yep.
yeah, we're just going to do some predictions for the season. I've got a few at the end which I haven't really talked about, like top goal scorer, which you probably haven't even considered, but we'll talk about it then. So first of all, 20th, who do you have?
West Ham.
West Ham.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
They're a shambles. They're an absolute shambles.
They are. I actually went with Fulham
Yeah, I can see that.
for
Just
obvious
because of
reasons. Who have they signed?
nobody of note.
Exactly, and I think they only just went up really. What are you playing?
Yeah, well, they had to. What?
I don't know. You look like you were doing
I'm, get,
something.
I'm getting up Sky Sports so I can have a
Ah,
quick check. Yeah, they had to beat a dodgy Brentford side, didn't they? Which they did do, to be fair.
yeah. I mean, I wish Brentford had gone up. That would have been more interesting.
Yeah, they would have had a better chance of staying up,
Yeah,
you would have thought.
they got Scott Parker as their manager as well, and I honestly like. I just,
He's worse than Eddie Howe. Same person, just worse.
I reckon he's gonna be crap.
Yeah.
People
Cool.
people were giving him his props with management by just the fact he was wearing a suit. And it's like, all right then, okay, nice one. But how are you going to get their transfers?
Exactly. Yeah, just looking at Fulham, they don't actually
They got some players
look
coming
like they've
back from
signed anybody
loan probably
yet.
because they loaned out loads when they went to the Championship. Not that that's going to matter though because they're the players that they got relegated with.
Stinks of a high wage bill.
Mitrovic, yeah. Mm.
Well, that actually moves on to my 19th pick, which was Fulham. So I think that
Ah,
leads on quite nicely.
I had West Brom just purely for the reason again of like who have they signed? They've signed a few players. They signed that player they had on loan from Sporting Lisbon, like Pereira, and they've signed that West Ham winger that all the West Ham fans got rather upset about. But apart from
Not just
that,
the West Ham fans. The team captain kicked off.
yeah. But it's actually, I'll be
So
interested to see who you've got 18th actually, because I have West Ham 18th. So if we've got the same bottom three, you
we
go
have, because
You go West Brom.
I went West Brom.
Yeah, it's quite difficult, isn't it? Because like from there, you sort of look around and you go, the teams are actually there's all right teams. Like
Yeah,
no one's that shit.
yeah. So my 17th was Brighton, but I don't think I've done them justice here. I think they play better football than 17th, but they just don't have the players
They have the quality.
Yeah, that's why I put them there.
But they've managed to get Dunk and White to sign deals. But I've actually got them 16th.
Yeah, this was the risk that we were going to have the same table, but I reckon there'll be a few wild cards that we've got.
Yeah, so it probably gets more interesting towards the top a little bit.
So
But
who did you have 17th?
Villa.
Yeah, weirdly I had Villa 16th.
Yeah, there we go. See, there we go. Like literally, only because the Villa are going to lose Grealish probably, and then what?
I don't think they will. I think he's.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, and it's still recording, so
That's all right then.
you're
That's sound.
just a little bit of editing for you.
Yeah, that's cool. We can work with that. We
No
have never had
worries.
these issues before, so that's quite. There we go.
We are nothing but quick on our feet.
A professional entity. But
Yeah.
so we've got the
So
same bottom five.
yeah, but going back to your point on Grealish, I've done this list on how the squads look at this exact moment,
Oh, really?
not potential outgoings or incomings.
Right. Well, that might not work in your favour.
Yeah,
That
but you don't know who's going to sign and who's not. So
is true.
I felt I could only do it like this.
Although I am an ITK, so yeah.
You love to think you're ITK. All you do is get your knowledge from bloody Indy Callier, who's like proven to be the biggest fraud there is.
It's all about how you market it, honestly. Right.
Right, number 15.
We'll say 15th at the same time. 3, 2, 1, Palace. Were you supposed to say at the same time as me?
Saints. Ah,
Oh, see,
sorry.
this is one we disagree on actually.
Yeah, I can see your point of view, but I just don't trust Saints.
Yeah. Well, the second half of the season they were really good, and they've got a goal scorer.
If he's fit,
He's been fit for 2 years now.
he has had, but there is always that risk, and he's getting older.
You could say he's
How
coming
old is
to his
he?
28, 27. So his prime.
Oh, is it? I thought he was like 31. Oh, my bad. Maybe I've judged him a bit harshly.
I don't know. I could be wrong, you know. Ings.
Why'd you pick Crystal Palace for that? I know he's 28, you're spot on.
I think they're going to lose Zaha, and they've signed Eze, who's decent. But I just,
Who do you think's going to come in for Zaha? Because I don't think he leaves this season.
I'm not sure, but I just think they're the 15th best team in the league. Really, I just think there's 14 teams that are better than them. I think they're having an alright season. They pull off some good results like they usually do, but the league is
But
quite
yeah,
strong. It's either strong
yeah,
or that everyone's equally as bit meh.
that was the case last season, wasn't it?
Yeah, apart from one team. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Right, 14th.
14th, I
Three.
put Crystal Palace.
I put
The
Sheffield United.
the counting down thing won't work. The internet's too shocking at the moment.
Rats. But
Rats. So I wasn't too far off your valuation with Crystal Palace. I'd only put them one spot higher.
yeah.
I always back Y.
What is it?
You
Absolute.
think
I fucking hate Royce so much.
you think Sheffield United are gonna flop a
14th.
bit this season?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I think
Interesting.
they'll miss their fans in the stadium for starters. I can see them getting off to a real bad start.
Yeah,
I feel like they tailed off towards the second half of the season because I think teams worked them out a little bit. At the start, they were playing that three at the back, and everyone was like, "What the fuck's going on here?" Like they've got all these players that no one actually knows who
like
they
the
are.
bombing on centre backs,
Like
which is like unseen.
yeah, like Lundstrom. Like who the hell was that? I thought he was like Danish, but he's actually
Oh,
English.
do you want to know a fact of the day?
I'm ready.
He's been moved up to a midfielder on FPL, not a defender
That's
anymore.
annoying. I had him in my defense. I've actually might have him in my team. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, there's a fact of the day. Yeah, I can see your logic. I just think Chris Wilder, he's a good gaffer. He knows how to get the best out of players. They haven't
Yeah,
made many signings though, so that is a potential worry.
they
Yeah,
made
maybe
three. They made three yesterday.
what do I know about football? Why am I doing this?
Yeah, they made only because I saw people with shirts on. One of them was at Emper, the guy from Chelsea, the Welsh kiddie who used to have the hair.
Oh, with the really weird hair.
Ethan,
And Pandu, maybe
Ethan
something
and
like that.
Pandu. Yeah,
Yeah. Right, moving on. 13. Who'd you put?
13th. I've got Newcastle.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Snap.
I think they're going to be all right, but not anything special.
Decent signings.
Yeah, I think that's why they're not going to have the same issues that they had last year.
We should have got up where they finished last season actually, because I think they came that last year, maybe like 12, 14.
I'll get up the league quickly.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Saint Maximin is going to have a very good season though.
They've got a good front three, haven't they? Fraser, Wilson, St. Maximan.
Is Fraser that good though?
If he can rediscover that form he did with Wilson, because he sacked it off last year, and fair enough, I would have sacked it off.
He just couldn't be bothered to play for fucking Eddie Howe.
Oh yeah, you must have been fuming.
Oh, why can't I see? Oh, my bad.
He'll know a good
Right.
season and he could get a move.
Yeah. True.
Did you see
Good move for Callum Wilson.
Did you see Andy Carroll bantering them off?
Nah, I saw you sent me something, but what I didn't watch the video. What actually was it?
It was he was like taking the piss out of Matt Ritchie and Wilson and Fraser. They were sat together, and
Oh,
and
Bournemouth boys.
he went he's not going to Bournemouth, but we bought Bournemouth to him.
That's
And
good
then
from Andy
all the
Carroll.
Bournemouth fans were getting a bit annoyed at Callum Wilson because he like commented like laughing faces and stuff, going, "Oh, you're mugging us off," and they were putting snake emojis on Callum Wilson's page, who kept him in the division twice. Like,
He was a bit shit last year, I thought though.
missed so many chances. You can't header at all. It's bollocks.
Just checking, Newcastle did come 13th last year.
There you go. See, spot on.
12th,
Burnley,
I put Leeds.
Leeds.
I think they're going to have a solid season, but
Yeah,
I think they might burn out second half of the season though.
see, I thought about this. I think they're more suited. The way they play is more suited to the Premier League than it is the what
Yeah, true.
than the Prem, because you don't have Saturday Tuesday all the time.
No, it's a fair point. I just don't think they have, as of yet, the overall squad quality for top half.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I think they're going to miss Ben White quite a bit. They signed that German international.
Yeah, but Ben White was good, apart from against Luton at home.
Yeah, he let some guy and he saw the fluke of his career. Yeah, I don't know. I reckon Leeds are going to batter us on Saturday. I think they'll beat us 3-1.
I hope so.
I think they're going to go for us, and I think we're going to be a little bit.
Well, yeah, you haven't looked great, have you? You didn't look great in the Community Shield.
What? You were right. You were better than us first half, yeah. No, first half hour, and then after that, I think we had the better of the game, and it was penalty.
Yeah, but it wasn't like get off your high horse for starters.
We're still world champions.
It wasn't like the game at the Emirates, which is what I would call a battering. You weren't at that standard. It was a fact.
Yeah, but of course not. Oh no. Oh,
What?
there we go. Oh no, it just froze, and I was like, "Oh no, what's happened again?" Your internet is unstable. Oh, suck my dick. Where are we now?
Controversial.
12th? We just did that, didn't we?
No, we've just done 12th, 11th.
Right. I've got Saint. I had Burnley at 12th, by the way. I don't know if I even said it, but
Yeah,
Saints I got at 11th.
quite high.
Just because they can score goals and they've got a really good manager,
Yeah,
and that's it.
the old. They came 11th last year as well. I went for Burnley, so close to where you put
Not
them as
far
well.
off again. Not far off again. We sort of
Yeah, I
discussed
think
both of them.
Saints is probably the biggest gaps that we've had so far.
Yeah, you had them at 15th.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I could see they could. They blow quite hot and cold, don't they?
Well, they lost
Which
9-0 and
would
then they were right for the
put
rest
them
of the
at
year, weren't they?
mid-table. So yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So could see that.
10th, I've got Everton.
Sheffield United for me.
Fair, fair, fair. Where have you got Everton out of interest?
One spot above.
Ninth. No, I mean Everton have
Yeah,
made good
they
signings.
weren't reaching too far.
They make good signings, but they seem to make good signings every year. And then obviously they got a world class manager now, so it's a little bit different. But
Yeah, like the James Rodriguez one is a weird, isn't it? Because he, on paper, I don't think is a good signing, but I reckon Ancelotti is going to get something out of him.
oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, Ancelotti, I think he'll have some moments where he'll do something just absolutely outrageous. Like he'll
And then he'll
score
get a
like a
bigger move
worldie.
to Tottenham or something.
I think I can imagine him scoring like some worldie free kicks and stuff, but
Yeah,
I don't think he'd be like. I don't think he'd be that good. I think,
go missing like a Mesut Ozil.
yeah. Well, it actually play. Like Ozil actually goes missing completely.
That's because Ozil's shit.
um,
Right. So
no,
yeah, I said number 9 was Everton. What was your number 9?
Leeds.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just think they'll be this year's Sheffield United.
Yeah, can see that.
That newly promoted team that everyone's trying to work out, and I think they'll be really good. They got a good manager as well, which I
Yeah,
think that makes
Bielsa.
a
Yeah,
huge difference.
fair enough. Yeah, I hope they do all right. They seem like. Well, I don't know if they do all right actually, because their fans are a bit.
Yeah,
They're
I think they're funny though. To be fair, their fans.
yeah, they're just a bit meh, aren't they?
Yeah,
Right, number 8. I
I got
swear to God, if you've put Arsenal here.
I got Leicester.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow, I put Wolves.
interesting. I put Leicester there because
Yeah, that's
They got Europa League. They've lost players. They haven't really signed new players. And I think it's going to take their time. I think they
who did they lose? Who have they lost?
Chilwell
Oh yeah, of course. That's huge actually. That is huge.
for the way they play. Um,
And it was quite noticeable when he got injured. They
yeah,
flopped massively.
yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
very fair shout actually. I didn't think of it like that.
and I think they'll do well to finish eighth as well.
Hope so.
Yeah, so I think they'll do well to finish eighth, but
Does
they're-
Brendan get sacked if they only achieve 8th after the
no,
season they had last year?
no,
No, fair enough. Each their own.
I don't see who Leicester can get better than Rodgers. Who did you have eighth?
I
Wolves.
put Wolves. Yeah, I just
Yeah,
think they're just good achievers at the moment. I think that's their level in general.
I honestly think fourth to eighth. There's four teams where no fourth to eighth. I think there's five teams that where any of them could finish in anywhere really. I
Yeah,
think like quite easily. But who
yeah,
did
it
you have
makes
for
it interesting.
who did you have for seventh?
Spurs.
I went United.
No way.
They got a PE teacher as a manager. I don't care.
Mate, they came third last year. They're not as bad as you make out.
No, but I think Ollie's luck is going to run out at some point, and they're going
He's
to be.
been saying that since he came in, and I agree he's not a good manager, but they have a quality squad. You can't deny that.
This is the year. They're going to come 7th.
I hope that's true, because every team that
Well,
does shit,
I think they'll finish closer to 7th than they will 4th.
Yeah, fair enough. I could see that. So yeah, I'll put Spurs. I just don't think they've added much to their squad at the moment.
I can't think of anyone they've signed.
They must have signed somebody.
I don't know. It's
No,
only
they
really
have. Because the only side that
Joe
hadn't.
Hart.
Oh yeah. Where's my Sky Sports then?
They might get like someone like Josh King by then. They need to sign a backup striker, don't they? Because Harry Kane will be out for 2 months at one point for some reason.
Plus he doesn't score in August. It's a weird fact.
Yeah. Well, it's September already, isn't it?
Oh yeah, all good. Fair shout.
They probably moved the season just for him.
Plus, I just don't think Jose is a top manager anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I've probably been really kind for Spurs, actually. I've got them 5th.
But I'm not sure. Oh, they signed Matt Doherty and.
He's gonna be a great signing for them.
I don't know if you're bantering or not.
No, honestly, like really,
Yeah,
really good.
I think he is as well because
I think he's gonna be great. Yeah, like.
And they signed Højbjerg because.
Oh God, yeah.
And Ndombele turned out to be 60 million quid down the drain.
Oh, I think I'm more comfortable with them putting them 5th now. 6th, I had Wolves. I feel like not playing in Europe this year is going to really help them out.
Yeah, they've made a couple of signings. They've signed that 18-year-old that's only scored one career senior goal for like 35 million.
If you've got it, flaunt it. Just spend the cash.
Shock horror, he was Portuguese.
Well, of course, yeah, 100%. They've managed. I reckon they keep hold of Adalma as well.
Yeah, nobody's stumping up the cash for him at the moment, are they?
Nah. 6th. So yeah, 5th. I had Spurs. Who have you got 5th? Probably United.
Oh wait, no. I put Leicester at 6th.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. I've skipped quite a few.
And then I put Arsenal at 5th.
Oh, you've been done that sort of quietly, sort of like put them 5th, but 4th. Yeah.
Nah, because like I said, I've gone off current squads.
Yeah.
And if we sign Partey, I think we get 4th.
Baby, welcome to the party.
That will be my theme song going forward forever.
That's an interesting one.
But as it currently stands, I don't know if we will sign him. So I can only put us as high as 5th, as well as Arteta's been doing.
Yeah.
He's still, like you said to me the other day, still yet to prove himself over the course of a whole season.
Oh, for sure. From start to finish.
I think he is going to be vindicated that he is a good manager.
Oh, for sure. And I think he'd do well to get you 5th.
Yeah.
Even though
I'd take Europa League semis, Europa League finals, maybe even win it. Who knows?
Oh, well, with some of the players you've got to be winning it. It's with Bamian. You can't be losing to Olympiacos in like the last 32 or whatever it was.
No, but that fraud Emery is out of the club, so there's no.
That was under Arteta.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, 100%. I remember. I remember going, oh, here we go, the Arteta effect.
Oh wow.
Because it was in like February.
Yeah, it was February 27th. Spot on.
But
well, where he was new, I'll give him benefit of the doubt for that one.
Wasn't his squad.
Got back your manager.
No, of course.
Who did you put? Oh, you put Spurs 5th.
5th, yeah. Just because I think Mourinho will pull. I reckon I can just see them coming fifth for some reason. I think they'll surprise a few people. Although I think them
So
being
that
the
means,
Europa League's going to kill them off a little bit.
hope so. That means you've put the Gunners fourth.
Yeah, I think you could potentially come fourth, but you
Okay.
could quite easily come seventh.
Yeah, that is
Like
fair.
I can't work it out. It really does depend if I think you're going to keep Aubameyang, aren't you?
Yeah, apparently he signed a deal. Like it's done. It's just yet to be announced.
Yeah. So I think you'll come fourth. Although the only reason why I put you fourth is because I think other teams will be worse than you, not because you're good.
Well, that's just such a backhanded compliment, really, isn't it?
You'll be like this year's Chelsea.
I'll take it massively.
No, for sure, yeah, definitely.
I put United fourth. I think they'll just have enough to get in.
I'm just looking at my league and putting United seventh looks mad.
Yeah, that is a wild card.
Nah, yeah, fuck 'em.
So this is where I get a bit controversial.
I've gone controversial as well for this.
I think you come third.
I've put City third.
No,
The wheels are coming off. Aguero's another year older.
true, but
They still haven't replaced Company.
nah, they get well. Going by your logic of potential signings, they will get Koulibaly.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. But no, I've got them coming third. I think the wheels will come off. I think Pep will lose his head and it will be funny.
I put Liverpool third.
Why? Because we haven't signed anyone.
Yeah, and your squad's stale.
What if we signed Thiago Alcantara? Could win the league, couldn't we?
Then I think and then I couldn't.
It's that easy, isn't
I
it?
couldn't decide. I couldn't decide if you or City win it. I think it would be too close.
Mm. Yeah, interesting.
But yeah. So second, I put Chelsea.
Same. We got that one right. Yeah.
I just think the signings they've made, even with that fraud Lampard.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He's not a good manager. End of.
Well,
I don't think anyway.
we don't know that yet. I think you can't tell after a couple of years in management, but
If you get beat by Arsenal in the FA Cup final, then says everything to me you need to know.
yeah, but I think that you won that because you had the best player on the pitch.
Nicola Pepe, yeah.
No, he's dreadful.
He ain't dreadful, leave him be.
He's not great. He's all right. He'll be fine.
Yet, like you always say about Naby Keita, he'll come good. Just wait. He'll come good. If he comes good, you wait and see.
I'm tipping Naby Keita for the PFA Player of the Year.
You're full of shit.
Well, he might be young Player of the Year with one of those fake African passports.
He's actually 45. That's why he's awful at football.
Oh, he's not awful. He's very good. You can tell he's good by the stuff he does. But I've got Liverpool first.
Yeah, that stinks of being biased.
No, I actually think we'll finish second, but I'm backing us for first because I think we'll be better than the other
How
teams.
can you be better than? Oh yeah, okay. I thought you were going to say better than last year.
Yeah, although it has a lot to do with whether we can get fans back in the stadium by the time we play City at Anfield.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I put City as number one.
Yeah, you're predictable. Boring City with their one world-class player.
One world-class player.
Yeah.
God, you chat some waffle because you're biased.
One world-class player. Sterling can't score.
Oh, you are full of crap. I don't even like City and you're making me chew.
I just don't. Yeah, I think they've lost David Silva as well. That's another person in the dressing room they've lost.
Yeah, they are lacking leaders. I can give you that.
Like they've got Pep, and then I don't know. I just feel like they've lost it a little bit. And I think I don't know. I just think they've got to close the gap that we've already built. So let's be honest. That if we think the season finished in before lockdown, didn't it? So we were
But
30 points clear.
yeah, but the season starts on zero. It's not a gap.
Mm. No, I just think that I think over the course of the year, I back us, and I think we've got enough. And then I think this is the last year we'll be decent for a few years.
Fair
But at the
enough.
same time, I don't actually care about this season at all.
I feel like that's a lie. If you come
No,
like
we've.
10th, you are gonna care.
Oh no, I don't even think I'd care. I'd want to come fourth to be at Champions League, but that's it.
So you
I'd,
would care. You're such a liar trying to play it cool.
no, but if we came fourth, everyone would think we'd have the worst season ever.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Who do you
Moving
think's
on
going to
to the
awards?
awards.
Who do you think's going to be PFA Player of the Year?
Uh, that is tough.
I think Declan Rice. That's a relegated West Ham. I'm joking. He's so
Can I
bad.
say? That is tough. Actually, that's really hard to say. I don't think it'll be De Bruyne again.
I think
I
I know.
might be. It
I
might be
think
him.
I know who's it. I think I know who it's going to be. I think Raheem will get it if City win the league.
Mm, I'd like to go out on a limb and say somebody like Trent.
What? I don't know.
Because, but like, he's so important to the way that you play,
Yeah.
and he delivers so much from right back. I think he needs to be in that conversation.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I think if you have a really good season and he does the same things again, then he should really be considered.
Yeah.
Not
I
that
think.
fraud Henderson.
Hey, Henderson's a legend.
It is getting a bit monotonous of like, oh, my captain
He's won it all.
won it all. Shut up. You haven't won the FA Cup, you douchebag.
Yeah, and we're never going to win it with Klopp. He hates it. Who you got to win the FA Cup?
Uh, I haven't thought about this.
I think it stinks of United and
Yeah,
Ollie keeping his job for another year.
yeah, I can see that logic. I think City could do the domestic treble again.
Really? Yeah. To be fair, you're probably not too far off
That's
that.
quite a cop out answer, but yeah, it sounds reliable.
Yeah, it's interesting that you think that because they haven't really signed. They've signed a few players, but no one that's going to really shake things up that much at the moment.
At the
If you,
moment.
yeah, they've signed a relic. They've signed Nathan Ake, who's a good player, but yeah.
Oh, I forgot they'd even signed him.
Who do you reckon will win Golden Boot? Aubameyang.
Aubameyang. Yeah, I genuinely do think he will again. He's too good, mate.
If he stays the whole season.
Why would he not stay the whole season?
I reckon if you have a bad start, he's off in January.
As long as he signs that new deal and we cash in, then I couldn't give a fuck. I'd sell a
um,
31, 32-year-old for like 40 mil easily.
you sure?
Yeah. In this market, he's probably only likely to go for like 40 mil because of his age.
Yeah, true. True, actually. Yeah. What else could we do? Champions League. We've ended on this. Who's going to win the Champions League?
Um, mate, it's hard to see past Bayern Munich again just because they were so fucking ruthlessly good.
Oh, for sure. I think, yeah, Bayern, definitely. And then actually, who do you reckon out of all the English teams will get the furthest?
Probably Liverpool. If
I reckon,
fans are back in the stadium, then
yeah.
you guys.
Oh, for sure. I think we will as well. I think as long as we get
If fans aren't back in the stadium though, then actually it's probably still going to be you.
yeah, I think City won't win the Champions League ever.
I think they will eventually, just like PSG will eventually.
Mm.
That's
Maybe.
the thing with these like country-owned or state-owned clubs. They just keep chucking money in until they do what they want.
Unlimited money.
It's a bit of a joke. I am quite a big fan if we were to reform in the style of the NBA
Really? Five-a-side?
in terms of like salary caps, like draft picks. I think that would be quite a cool concept.
I don't like the draft pick idea
Why not?
because I like players and I don't want them just to leave. I don't think there's enough good young
No,
players either.
no, not in the way that they could change a game for an NBA side. Yeah, that's fair
Yeah,
logic.
I think the
I
squads
don't
are
know.
too
I
big as
think
well.
yeah, but look at American football. They do it like that.
That's true. They're huge. They've got 50-man squads. Well, and the rest.
But I do think it would be good for young players if they're forced to go to like university and they have to get a good education in order to be able to play. I don't think that's a bad idea.
I think that's a brilliant idea, but I think no one would ever agree to that. Imagine trying to
No,
send Harvey Elliott to
they wouldn't
university.
because there's
Harvey Elliott's doing a BTEC equivalent, that's for
well,
sure.
yeah, oh, yeah. So if I want to be tech, we've both done one.
Yeah, true. True.
I
But
don't know. I just think clubs don't do enough to educate young players at the moment.
oh, for sure, yeah. Oh, well, maybe they do actually. I don't know. Maybe we just don't know about it.
True. Fair point.
But I think we'll wrap it there. A few
Oh,
technical
good.
hitches. I'm not sure how many
Yeah,
people will
you
listen to
know.
this. No gals will, so shout out to the fellas. Fuck Matt Hancock. And
Oh, big up Matt Swindlehurst, though.
big up Matt Swindlehurst. And don't tweet your team's fourth goalkeeper. And that's it. Goodbye.